If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Today, God tells you to have faith in what you believe. It comes from me. This is a gift from me to you. It is an evaluation of the ability to trust that I have given to everyone, no matter what gender or age they are. It's not wrong to believe in the gifts and abilities I've given you. Would I give you something that you can't trust? If you asked for bread, would I give you a stone? If you asked for a fish, would I give it to you instead? I say it again, trust in your faith. It is a gift from me to you. As you grow your true trust in the gift of faith that you already have, interesting things will start to happen. You will no longer turn down gifts. You will no longer miss out on success. Your answer should not be one of inaction or helplessness, not even when making the hardest choices. You can be sure that I will be there for you and always back you. You will reach a state of expectation and confidence, not in your wills, but in the redeemed nature I gave you through the blood of the cross. No more being useless. No more prayers that don't work. No more despair when things go wrong. We are the majority, even though the odds don't look good. You won't be pushed too far or overpowered. There is no need for you to feel confused, down, or disappointed because the holy gift inside you will give you a clear vision from now on. This is your day, the Father says. This is the moment that changes everything for you. Going forward, your trip will be guided by the essence of the kingdom instead of the shaky steps of defeat and hopelessness. Do not be sad, because right now the truth and reality of my inner self within you are rising to change every part of your life. Today, God says that your mind can be changed so that it sparks hope. You were born with the innocence of a child, ready for anything and thinking it could happen. Being skeptical is something that life has taught you. Life taught us lessons through sadness, loss, and mistrust. All of that is going to change. Whatever your mind learns, I can help you forget. Feel my goodness and the good things I've prepared for you, and accept them. Don't believe in doubt or false beliefs. The lines will no longer be out of place. NI is no longer having trouble getting answers. I'm going to stop wishing for better times and better situations for no reason. I came into the world so that you could have life and more of it. This is the line where you can't go. Today I'm going to explain the difference between blessing and cursing and encourage you to move into your time of benefits. That will be enough, says the Father. Enough to cause grief. Enough to make you feel disappointed. You agreed and admitted, but now, dear one, you have to do it. You are an important part of the process. You can't expect things to change while you sit back and hope against hope that you won't be let down again. The Israelites made their way through the desert on their own. You will get over your sadness and loss on your own. Get up and give yourself a boost. Declare to your soul, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Get rid of the negative attitude of defeat today and replace it with a positive attitude that will fill your day and life with new blessings, benefits, and satisfaction. Today, God tells us to stay rooted in His love. Your heart is like a healthy ground that will always be ready to grow something. Let my love grow in your heart. Let love, my love, go into your heart and change you into someone I like. Be quick to forgive, because holding on to anger will make you look bad. Give gifts, forgive, and set people free. Don't think about the past. Thinking about the past with regret doesn't make things better. Don't think about the past anymore. Get involved with the mission I'm bringing into your life right now. If you truly want to learn more about me, you will miss out on some experiences and relationships that you will never get back. Please understand this. I have the power to keep whatever you have given me. Those elements can't be changed. Those people who are against you. Those hearts that have hardened and grown distant from you. Please give them to me. Let me take care of them. I can get what your sadness and desire will never be able to do. I'm the one who fixes broken things. Give them to me, and keep going until the wonder I bring about meets you. Once that happens, you'll see the impossible become possible. God tells you to show how happy you are today. The enemy wants to take your happiness and use your sadness and attitude of loss as a prize. Make your influence known. Say, "That will do," and "Sufficient is sufficient." My world is full of justice, peace, and happiness. The kingdom doesn't just bring joy, it is joy itself. Please don't let the enemy tempt you away from joy and away from the safety of my rule. Anxiety, worry, and hopelessness are not your fate. Joy comes from me and is yours when you choose to take back control of your inner peace from your true self and choose to control your emotions through my presence in your life instead of any other impact. Your enemies will lose because of the joy inside you. The joy of my spirit giving you power is too much for them to handle. Get some inspiration today. You should not only push yourself but also help other people do the same. Stay words of comfort, support, and instruction. My inner joy acts as a divine spark, pushing me to keep going even when things are stressful. My happiness for you is a unique potion that will ease your troubles and make you feel good even if you were feeling down and annoyed before. Deeply consumed, my beloved retro makes me happy right now. Take your feelings out of the situation and immerse yourself in the joy that comes from living in my kingdom, like a baby being nursed. Your speed will pick up. Your load will get lighter. Your happiness will keep the enemy away, bringing new light and better understanding. The foolishness of human knowledge is nothing compared to the moment of transformation that can happen right now in your life if you choose to accept the joy I offer you. Today, God tells us to be happy and laugh with trust. I made a very big promise to Sarah and Abraham, and Sarah laughed in response. She didn't have any doubts. Instead, she laughed with confidence, knowing how much I loved her and how much I could do. She laughed and said yes. She laughed and got pregnant because of it. She laughed, and by some strange turn of events, a child was born whose name meant laughter. From that point on, when Abraham and Sarah called for Isaac, it meant they wanted to laugh. They loved Isaac, whose name meant laughter. They loved and welcomed laughing. They learned to laugh and kept laughing. They made people laugh and were fun to watch. They saw their future and all of their hopes and dreams when they laughed. They thought that laughter would keep every promise I had made to them. This isn't the sad laughter of someone who doesn't believe it. That laugh was one of confidence. Your enemies want your tears. The enemy wants you to know everything about what he is doing and why. The enemy wanted Abraham and Sarah to stay childless and unable to have children. The enemy wanted Abraham and Sarah to be a joke about faith and a sign of it. In the end, Abraham and Sarah won. If you don't laugh when things go wrong, your enemy will get the upper hand. If you're not laughing, it's because you're not paying attention to my word and instead are laughing at the enemy's threats. It's not necessary to understand the enemy. In the end, he is on the team that loses. He doesn't know everything or have all the power. I am limitless, while he is limited. His energy may become weak over time, but I have an endless source of power that will destroy the plans of evil and restore peace and wealth to your life. Go ahead and laugh, says the Father, because I am in charge of everything. Start laughing all the time. My happiness comes from seeing you strong, and I want to give you power inside. I'm going to show you how to deal with strife today through laughter. It will take you to a higher level inside me. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God says today that He is not afraid. Do not be scared of the things that are happening around you. I have everything I need to keep safe what you have given me in prayer. I can keep safe what you have given me in your heart. I am in charge of your loved ones, their safety, care, and support. Even though the world is in chaos, I am the one who decides what will happen to you next. Again, don't be afraid. Keep calm amid chaos. It's not the rough wind or breaking waves that tell you that things are changing in your life. It's my quiet, gentle voice saying, "Peace, be still." All the hairs on your head are counted. In the palm of my hand is written your name. You have been named the apple of my eye. My name means a tall building that offers safety and shelter. You are welcome to go into the crack in the rock by the Father. I will protect you until the shaking and confusion stop. In the middle of world chaos and shocking news stories, I will show you how beautiful I am. Keep your mind on more important things. If you come into the throne room of my glory, I will commune with you, just as you will with me. You asked, "What is going on?" And I told you that I still rule over all the countries on earth. The kingdoms of this world exist at my command. Despite all the noise and chaos in the world, I am still your peace and will take care of all your worries, no matter how small. I am the most important God, and I promise to be true to those who seek me and enjoy life. Look at me, sweetheart. Have faith in my dependability. Put your faith in what I say. Now is your chance. You will know my loyalty and the peace that only my spirit can give you at this moment. I love you very much and will never let go of my hold on your life. God says today, I see you differently than other people do. When I look at you, I don't see any signs of failure, lack, or weakness. I see you through the lens of my kindness. I look at the person for whom I gave up my only son. I see you as the one who will receive my favor, gifts, and benefits. Decide to see yourself not through the lens of other people's opinions or judgments, but through the lens of the blood that was shed on the cross. Transformation is possible. You can change things if you set a goal and accept that things may not always go as planned. The process starts with a shift in your viewpoint. My favorite is what I call you. I refer to you as something I bought. Stop putting yourself down and criticizing yourself. Stop staring at your image and telling yourself that you don't like how you look. I don't just judge someone by how they look, I judge them by their heart. The way I talk to you depends on how drawn your heart is to me. A lot of the things you thought would happen in a certain way did not happen the way you thought they would. Allow yourself to be accepted. Learn something from the event. Know that I am with you. I didn't leave you just because you made the wrong choice. The trash and waste of your life will be thrown away, letting you move forward. I'm going to show you how to get ahead. You will be able to get away from the tough situation thanks to me. I am the goddess of coming back to life and fixing things, and that is exactly what I am doing in your life right now. Decide to work with the projects that my spirit is bringing to life right now. The Father wants us to work together. Please work with me, and I will give you something in return. Just follow the steps I tell you to, and you will have big results. Things you thought would take months or even years will be done in a day if you surrender to my plans, follow my word, believe in my supplies, and know that I have everything under control and your deliverance is on the way. Today, God says, I am making some delicious food for you today. The smell of freshly baked bread is a sign that good things are coming your way. My word is what you need to live, so go to the bread box and get the fresh, warm bread of my word every day. Theologians and teachers who don't know much about the subject find my words boring. But here's a change. Let the teacher I have placed within you teach you, and watch as your heart is remarkably refreshed. I have written my words inside of you. Just prepare my fresh food for your spirit every day. Get it for yourself and then use your freedom to give it to people. I chose you to be a messenger and gave you the wings of my spirit because there are people and places to go to spread the life of my warmth, gifts, and benefits to everyone who puts their hopes in me instead of people. The Father says that He will not be turned down, so you will not be turned down either. You don't have to put yourself in situations where you have to explain your behaviors to other people anymore. What the Father says is sufficient is sufficient. Start a plan for the offense. Start carrying out, explaining, and showing examples of what I give you to say and do. Stop talking about the past. I don't want to think about the past anymore because it's behind me. That's not where I want you to waste your time looking. Find me. As Christ, I live inside you and reflect the hope of glory for the world. We have work to do. We need to get something done. So, get motivated and keep going, because the power of my Spirit will lead and support you. Your availability will make sure that the food you eat every day moves you toward your fate as you make a deeper commitment to me than ever. God wants you to spend today being fully present with me. Take in the essence of my Spirit and let yourself float along the river of life that I'm sending to all the areas that bother you. Feel my warmth today and smell the scent of my kindness. Do not let outside events cause you to be afraid or anxious about my love in the wrong way. I have everything under control. I'm not worrying about the problems on earth that people are having. The Father says, my dominion remains unbroken, even though there is trouble. Look for my name to find power and safety in me. No wall or army is strong enough to take down the shield of blessings and plenty that I have set up around you. Before the video continues, I request you to comment amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Even if all the guys leave you. Don't be scared, even if everyone hates and laughs at you. My honesty must always be unquestionable in your life. 1,000 may fall on your right side and 10,000 on your left, but that doesn't mean anything about what will happen next in your life. To avoid being found by the enemy, it's not a matter of luck or depending on unlikely events. It doesn't matter at all. The enemy may be after you, but I will always be here for you to help and strengthen you. Don't be afraid, please. There is a fear not for every day of the year because I have said it 365 times. You have no reason to worry. Don't worry about anything. Instead, be thankful and focus on my words and deeds instead of the chaos, destruction, or sudden fear that happens during the day or the plague that happens at night. You are someone I love, and I have a firm grip on you. As God says, I will use you to change lives today. I'm giving you a person to minister to as a mission. The person will be quickly recognizable because your soul will tell you that this is the person you are meant to meet and serve in my name. According to the Father, they are at their limit, despite what it looks like. They want answers and want to hear from my throne. You will speak, and Proverbs 16 verse 25 will be read. There is a path that seems right to a person, but its end is ruin. I will place you correctly so that they are mentally ready to listen, understand, and react. Counsel is what my spirit is, and my knowledge lives in your words to help, support, guide, and comfort those who need it. If I choose to use you, I will bestow gifts and benefits on others, including this one, to keep them from making a bad decision. This is the start of a new mission and work month. Try to live your life by the calling I've given you. Rest assured that my voice, knowledge, and anointing will always be with you to help heal the hurting and lift the downtrodden. Choose today to be the tool I'm going to use from now on to help other people who are in need. Don't wait any longer. Stop ruling yourself out. Do not worry. I am with you and will give you the words you need to say what you need to say. As you talk about your feelings and thoughts, it will be like the scales will fall from their eyes, letting them see the changes they need to make and giving them the strength to do so. It will be their salvation, a word that comes at the right time to bless and free them. I promise that I will use you again and again to bring blessings, ministry, and knowledge to other people. What you do for other people in my name, I will do for you in return, for my glory. God says that He is calling you right now to your place in the kingdom. I will talk to you through the beauty of myself in you, not through your flaws, limits, or shortcomings. I have called you not only to do work but also to bring glory to me and give others the power to help them. I think of you as someone who runs a church. You think you're not as good as other people, but you're not. I'm rising within you to show you my energy and strength. Not only will you be taught, but you will also be called upon to teach others. You will not only be led, but you will also become a leader, a teacher for those who are blind and don't know they can experience my greatness. You have a different view of yourself than I do, but I am changing how you see yourself. You see flaws, problems, and even impairments in yourself, but the Father says that's not how He sees you. I think of you as a strong person. I see you as a nurturer, a caring person who is committed to loving the abandoned and showing God's kindness to those who are on the outside. The Father says that He is destroying the enemy's power over your life and the words and decisions that have hurt you. I'm trying to make things clear for you about your fate, who you are, and why you're here on earth. The cracks in your character and mistakes you've made in the past are being fixed. I'm taking apart the flawed frame through which you see yourself that makes you see yourself differently than I do. I will give you a clear picture of yourself from my point of view, giving you the strength and courage to strive for bigger goals and bigger dreams. This is your day. Get up and celebrate, says the Father. Today, God says that He is a creative God and that He is still making things happen in your life. You should get ready for the unusual and unique things I'll do in the next few days to mess up the normal flow of events. You will see my miraculous use of you because you want to praise me and speak for me. You're not going to take the praise for yourself. You will not take credit for the strange things that will happen. As a result, I am praising you and telling everyone about you because you decided to honor my name instead of your own. We are told by the Father to look up with great hope and eagerness. My goal is to turn your life into something beautiful, a prize that I can show off in my house. You are an important vessel, one of my honored vessels set aside for my rule. The attention is on making progress and keeping my promise, which you have put your faith in and sincerely sought. It is happening amazingly. As you go through each day, the Father tells you to keep in mind that the scenery may sometimes be strange. You've been going through a time of loneliness, but that will soon end. Pay close attention to the voice of my Spirit as I talk to you and show you the way from a place of loneliness to facing your enemy. It's not haughty of you that you won't be unhappy. Some people have asked, who do you think you are? But, beloved, I enjoy seeing you act the way I would if I were you. The outcome is certain. You don't owe anyone anything but love. They want you to act in a way that makes them feel comfortable, but I haven't asked you to make men feel comfortable about your reason. Be sure of yourself and let the people who disagree with you handle your statement. I am with you and will never leave you, so you will win. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.